Hello one and all, and welcome to my reworking of set 40566 Ray the Castaway. This was a gift with purchase in September of 2022, I believe. I don't know exactly how much it was, if it was for sale, but like I say, with a gift with purchase, it comes with, if you reach a certain threshold when you're buying other Lego sets. Now, I really like the set as it stood, but I wanted to remake it into something slightly different. The set itself is kind of all there in the same order. Everything that was included is basically there. Maybe 2 or 3 parts are missing, but generally it's there as it come. I've put it on a base, like to make it more like a diorama set. Added this sort of dark blue tile around the edge to sort of finish it off. I've also added some extra, I don't know whether you can see clearly, some extra round circular bits to give it more of something. I don't know exactly what it gives it, but it gives it more of something, and obviously makes overall the set with the waves and the dark blue. So before I go any further, I thought I'd better show you how I've got to this point. Specifically with building the base. Now this is just trial and error. I do not know whether this will make the final product. It's frustrating as anything because it falls apart, and yeah, so I'll show you what I've done. So as you can see here, at first I use these basically little bracing plates just to hold it together because it was frustrating as anything. It just all fell apart all the time. So, and as you can see, all I'm doing is building up a base plate, a giant base plate with different levels and parts. I'm using all my discoloured stuff that I've had in bins for ages. They're not much good for anything else, so they're perfect for hiding underneath a project like this. So anyway, yeah, so that's how I've got so far. We'll see where it goes to next. If I lift this up, you should be able to see all the base plates, how they were just stacked together like that. There's a right mishmash of them down there, all sorts really. So various blues and bits and bobs that I had just to build it up. Anyway, it holds together quite nicely, so even though it's not perfect and you don't see anything under that, I think it works really well. When I first got back into Lego about 4 years ago, I was buying up lots of collections off Facebook Marketplace, and they're all bundled together and you don't fully see what you get. When you get home, sort it out, you realise you have a lot of Lego that's not too good, shall we say. I didn't know what to do with a lot of this. Over time, I've worked out that I can put it into mocks and displays underneath things, at the back of things. It's the perfect way to get rid of it. Yeah, so that's what I've built up a lot of underneath the original base with. Some other things that I can show you on here. Obviously, Ray the Castaway, I haven't used his minifigure fully. I've used his hair. And what else have I used? That's it, just his hair actually. The rest of it is, as I like to call him now, Darth Ray. The Vader swimwear version from Christmas 2022. And yeah, as soon as I saw that figure, I thought this was a really good use to put this figure to this set. As you may start to know by now, everything for me is Star Wars with some twists. So I like a lot of the other stuff, but really I just want everything that I do to have Star Wars figures in some form or other. Darth Ray has been stranded. I don't know whether he's crashed. I don't know whether he's been marooned, or actually whether he's just having a little bit of get away from the galaxy time. He looks like he's quite enjoying himself now, although a cheeky crab has run off with his helmet, but he seems to be quite enjoying himself there. He's obviously learned how to fish quite well. He's got one, I don't know whether that's drying out in the sun there or smoking over the fire, and he's got one hanging on the line here. So yeah, he's quite proficient at fishing. He's got his little raft here, and I've made that, which, because it normally sits at the side there, I've made it into a little, if you like, launching pad, so it just sits very nicely on the side. And that was by pure accident that I made this shape, which actually, well, you can actually see now, actually just sits there on sand, but it fits together lovely. Well, it fits too well almost, because it falls apart, but it does fit together, fit in that little area very nicely. So I was very pleased at how that turned out, and that was a last minute addition to the actual build that I did. If we turn it around the back, we can see more of these funny shapes. Because of the plates I used, I only had various dark blue plates, so I just worked with what I've got. These like spaceship wings or whatever they are, these sloped dark blue plates, and I just put some detail plates where I could, some dark blue flat plates, tiles, sorry, and then added a bit more watery effect around the edge. These special, I don't know whether they're jewels or crystals, but they make them very nice sort of little splashy areas. And so do these cones. Another one there. Those I don't know what those are called, those little rounded bits that sit inside hollow studs. Another one there. What I can also show you is Darth Ray's never far away, or Mustafa's never far away from his thoughts. He even made a little sandcastle of one. The advent calendar of 2022. So that was a nice addition with the figure. He's got his football in there, that comes with the set. The only thing is with the football, there's nowhere to really put it. I did put it in the SOS ring, but it falls out wherever you put it, so I put it in his hut. So yeah, he's also thrown in the thing you do when you're stranded on a desert island, a message in a bottle. He's thrown that in the sea. That's probably just for good effect, but it looks really good, I think. I'm really happy with the way it's come together. I like to do this with sets. Just when I get them, I think immediately how I can improve it or make it a little bit bigger or smaller, and just add to it in a way that's pleasing to my eye. So this set, I'm really pleased how it's all happily just sitting there as a diorama almost. Yeah. If there's any of you that would like to comment, that would be really nice. Things I might have had. My brother did suggest that I should throw in a stormtrooper helmet with something growing out of it, but the trouble is I've already got the Vader helmet there, and I think another helmet with the limited space might be a bit too much overcrowded, but yeah, that was a good idea. If there's any other comments of things that you think could improve it or make it different, that would be good. That's it for this video. If you'd like to do any of that usual YouTube stuff, if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and you will definitely see some similar videos on this channel very soon. And I hope you have a great day. Earlier, before filming Ray the Castaway reworking, I needed to find Ray the Castaway box. So I just had to look through all of my Lego boxes that are hoarded, and guess what? 2 hours later, no Ray Castaway box. I don't throw away boxes, so who knows where on earth it's gone.